Hello students, welcome back to the SATM online learning platform. I am Kirti Sharma, working as an assistant professor in St. Andrews Institute of Technology and Management, Gurugram. Today in the lecture series of Design and Analysis of Algorithms, we are discussing the last unit of your syllabus. So last topic and last video for your syllabus is this. So in this lecture, we will discuss the three-set CNF problem and click problem, then vertex problem. So one by one we will discuss these problems in how NP hard, NP complete, reduction problems we can can satisfy these things, right? So one by one we will discuss these things, right? Reduction problem is the main theme here that we will apply here on each and every problem. So let's start. First of all, some circuit statement satisfiability we are taking here. So according to the decision based problem, we know the decision based problem like circuit is there. You know already about the subject you studied, like some inputs are there x, y, z, and or gates are there. X is as input here, y and z as a some and gate in output, and or gate input is here, and after all we are getting here x plus y z here, right? So this is an output here for the circuit satisfiability. So you can design a you can design a circuit and you can verify the mentioned output within polynomial time. We know that thing, but remember you can never predict the number of gates here which produces the high output against the set of input inputs within a polynomial time. So you verify the production and conversion had done within the polynomial time. If it is possible to verify it, then you can say that problem is NPC problem, NP complete problem. So with the solution of the problem, like you can find the solution of the problem in polynomial time, it is also necessary to verify the same production that you are getting here as an output. So verification is also mandatory in polynomial time. If both the things are there, then you can say the problem is satisfying the NP complete problem conditions. So next we have the satisfiability. What do you mean by satisfiability here? As you have already seen, the Boolean function is said to be satisfiable when if the output of the given value of the input is either true, here it should be true. If it is true, then you can say it is satisfying the here, right? So if there is some function, Boolean function x plus yz, as we are seeing here, this is a Boolean function. If it is satisfying here, it is providing the output as true. That means satisfiability condition is provided here. So if we have to check it, this is particular problem satisfiability. This is an NPC or not? So first thing that you have to know about the concept of satisfiability, then you have to reduce. This is a symbol of what? Polynomial time reduction. This is a symbol for polynomial time reduction, right? So circuit satisfiability. If we have the satisfiability problem, and we know already the circuit satisfiability is possible to solve in the polynomial time. So we can reduce this particular unknown problem into the non-problem in order to provide the solution for this problem. Next thing we have to do give the verification. In the third step we are giving the verification by providing the vice versa concept. So we are doing the vice versa here. We know the circuit satisfiability problem and we are trying to prove the satisfiability problem. If proof and verification both we are providing here, then we can say at last and the next step satisfiability belongs to the NP complete problem, right? So let's start with the solution part here. Like first concept is Boolean function is there, that is to be satisfiable if output of the given value is high, right? If now we have to reduce the satisfiability in the non-problem circuit satisfiability problem. So you have to convert the circuit satisfiability into satisfiability within polynomial time, right? After that we have to verify it. So for the sake of verification of an output, we are converting it back like satisfiability into the circuit satisfiability within polynomial time. If it is possible to verify the output successfully, then you can say satisfiability belongs to the NP complete class. So we can give the proof here by providing the reduction. Reduction has been successfully made within the polynomial time from circuit satisfiability to satisfiability. So output can also be verified here within the polynomial time. So that's why satisfiability problem belongs to the NP complete class here. So up to now we have cleared with the circuit satisfiability and satisfiability. Both are belongs to the NPC problem. We have proved it. In the next thing, that we have here, that is 3CNF. That is, in previous lecture we have seen the diagram NP, and from NP we are having the circuit satisfiability, and the circuit satisfiability, with the help of this we are providing here satisfiability problem. Then after we have 3CNF problem. After that we will cover the click problem. Like one by one we will provide the CNF, we will provide the NPC problem. NPC problem we will satisfy in that manner. Then vertex cover. In that manner we will give the solution for each and everything, right? So what is the concept here? 3CNF. CNF is conjunction normal form, that we know. Conjunction means there is an intersection, or you can say AND operator. So this is AND operator or operator. We can convert this particular input here in this form, like plus is as a or you can say disjunction, and this is a conjunction. So for this particular statement, if for which particular input we are getting it as a true, right? So we have to find it out. So at which input we are getting it as a true. So for which we have to find out these 4 steps, like concept of the 3CNF, what it is actually. So 3 variables, conjunction normal form, and we have to reduce that with the satisfiability problem, and again do the verification. If verification is done, satisfiability production output is coming here with the verification, then at last you can say 3CNF is also belongs to the NPC class, NP complete class. So let's start with the concept here. What is the concept here? There are 3 clauses here, 3 variables should be there. So reduction, polynomial time reduction is possible here. So I'm just reducing here with the help of some Boolean functionality properties here, that we know already. Z bar will give you the output as a 0 itself. So if you are adding 0 in somewhere, so it will give the same result as an express y here. Same thing I'm doing here, because to provide the complete, like here complete, it's not complete actually, because we don't have, this is not the standard form actually. We don't have the XYZ 3 variables in each and every clause here. So in order to get it in each and every clause, we have to add or multiply something. At last we are getting here the all 3 variables here, right? That means the 3CNF can also be reduced into the polynomial time and satisfiability problem. So here's a verification problem, vice versa we will do in order to get the same output here. So it is also possible, if we are doing these steps, then we can also perform the vice versa. If it is possible for both the things, then you can say 3CNF is also belongs to the NP complete problem. So we have done the proof here. We can either we have to convert it. If it is convertible, then do the verification. I have already told you, do the reduction. If you are able to reduce, then you can say it is NP hard problem. Plus this, after reduction, if you are able to find the algorithm, non-deterministic time polynomial time algorithm, that means you are verifying it. To find the you are verifying it, right? So verification you are getting it. So what it's mean actually, like with the reduction, if you are able to reduce the problem in polynomial time, then directly you can say it's NP hard problem. Along with the reduction, if you are giving the verification mean you are providing the non-deterministic polynomial time algorithm for that problem, then you can say it will behave as a, and it will come into the class of the NP complete problem. So that is the both the cases that we are covering here, and at last we are announcing it as a 3CNF is satisfiability also in NP complete problem, right? So we cover these 3 things here. Now we have next thing is a click here. So what about the click? Click is, we have to prove it, is it NP complete or not, right? So we have to follow this procedure. What do you mean by click? Then polynomial time reduction is possible or not with the 3CNF, because 3CNF already known in the category of the NPC. Now we have to check it for the click. If the verification is also possible, like if verification is also possible, vice versa reduction is also possible, then last step we have to check this click is belongs to the NP problem or not. Is it hard problem or not? If these 4 steps are clear, then after that we can mention click is an NPC or not, right? So let's start with the first thing. What is the click? A click in a click, every vertex, we have a graph here. Every vertex in that graph is directly connected to the another vertex. So each and every vertex is connected to each other directly. There is no any indirect connection within with one and like with one another vertices. So size of the, that is the size of the click, right? So click cover, this like what is the cover size here is a click maximum, like which is 1 2 number of vertices that are covering here. So 1 2 3, how many what is the size of it? So how many colors you need to cover here these vertices? One color we need. We already know the graph coloring concept, right? So we can do it ourselves. So like I'm just explaining it actually. What is the click cover? In the given graph G, we have the integer k. K is a subset of the vertices here, and ui and vi we are indicating here a click here. So subset we are indicating here in this graph that has a click cover size of the 3. So we three different subsets are there, 1, 2, and 3. Right? That's why it's a size click cover size is 3 here. Right? So 3 CNF problem we have already discussed. Now we are covering the size 3 click cover here, right? So it is given problem here. We didn't have to do anything with this graph. We know we have taken as an example it over here that size 3. So 3 different colors are there. No need to like cover the graph coloring and all. It is given to you in a question itself. So now it's time to take the decision like click is a NPC or not. First, we have already covered like what is click, and now with this 3 size, 3 vertex covering, we are taking the click here, and we are reducing it within the 3 with the 3 CNF, and we are able to like they do not complement each other. We know this thing, vertex do not complement each other here in the click problem, and they do not belong to the same clause. So size of the click and the size of the 3 CNF must be same. So we have taken it three variable, 3 clauses are there in the 3 CNF, and in the click also we have taken the 3 size of the vertices here. So size 3 click we have taken, so we can solve it into the polynomial time, so it is successful. Next we have the vice versa concept, verification part is here. So we can also say the we can also verify the same in the same manner, like click size key, it means p variable which are from different clauses can assign the same value, and by using these values of all the variables of the clicks, you can make the clause of each clause in the function is equals to 1. So Boolean function in 3CNF that we have already, right? So we can reduce this particular problem as we are getting the resultant as a 1, that means true. That means verification done successfully. Now at last we can say this click is belongs to the NP problem. Like as you know very well, like you can get the click through the 3CNF and to convert the decision based NP problem into the 3CNF. So first convert the satisfiability, and satisfiability comes from the NP. So we can conclude that click problem belongs to the NP. So what is the proof here? Do the reduction if within the polynomial time. If it is possible, then verify it. Verify the output after the reduction. If both the things are successfully done, then after you can see click is also a NP complete class problem, as we know already, right? So what is next here? Like vertex cover. Now up to now we have covered 3CNF, then click problem in NPC or not. Then now it's time to take care of vertex cover. Next problem is vertex covering. Same thing we have to perform, 4 steps we have to perform for each and every problem. Now we have covered already in previous lecture satisfiability problem is in NPC. Now I'm just relating all these problems with the satisfiability problem in order to prove that these also belongs to the NP complete problem. And according to the Cook's theorem, if all the hard NP problems which belongs to the NP problem, all the problems comes under the category of NPC, and P is covering an ordered polynomial time solution is possible for all the NPC problem, then it will cover the P part here. So this P and NPC will correlate, then you can say P is equals to NP. All the unsolved problems come under the category of the P with the help of NP complete class. So in that manner we have taken these examples to cover all these 4 things we will cover for the vertex cover also. So all these 4 points are mentioned here. You can conclude it like vertex cover 2 we have taken here, and we are reducing it polynomial time click to the click problem, and we are getting the number of vertices, this size of the click is and minus k is there. So whatever is the k, like you can do the complement here. So complete with the complete graph. If you will reduce this graph, you will get the complement of the graph, as we already know. So you will get the graph G with the click size 4 here. So we can convert the vertex cover problem into the click problem, and we can also do the verification for the same here. So at last we can verify here the vertex cover is also belongs to the NP problem, because we have already converted into the 3CNF and satisfiability problem, and satisfiability, these all problems are coming from the NP class problem. If all the previous problems that are already in NPC are belongs to the NP problem, then of course vertex cover will also belongs to the NP problem. So we have done the reduction from the click problem to the vertex cover problem, and we have also given the verification for the same output. So after the covering both of these two main properties, in order to say any problem belongs to the NPC or not, if both are satisfying, then we can say that now vertex cover is also belongs to the NP complete category. So up to now we have covered all these things, all the problems that we like, in order to make you understand about these things. Now I hope you are clear with the concept of all the complexity classes, Hooke's theorem, what it wants to prove. So how we can the same thing, the Cook's theorem proof, you have to take these examples that I have taken here as a problem, 3CNF problem, click problem, and vertex cover problem. You can take any of the problem in order to show like reduction problem, verification problem, and at last you can say this problem belongs to the NPC. If any problem is belongs to the NPC, then you can see it's also solvable in polynomial time. That's why it's also belongs to the P class problem. So that problem L, I'm assuming whatever I've taken, that also belongs to the P class problem. If it is possible like to any L is belongs to the NPC and P, then you can say the, complete one time this P will becomes equals to NP. So we are assuming it, and we are giving the proof in case of assumption. Whatever we have the problems right up to now, we have solved for those problems. Lots of problems are there in the NP class. So up to now we have not covered all the problems in real time. That all the problems which are in the NP class are there available in the NPC also. So it will take lots of time. Research work is going on. So up to now, if we want to prove this particular statement, we have to do the same thing for all the problems whatever is present in the NP class. So in that manner we can prove this Hooke's theorem also, right? So I hope it is clear to all of you. Now it's ending of your syllabus of algorithm analysis and design. So make sure you are covering each and every topic clearly. If you have any doubt, then you can contact me on my email ID. My email ID is krtbhardwaj1@gmail.com. So you can do the contact to me on my email ID if you have any doubt or any query. So thank you for your kind patience, and stay tuned with the lecture series up to now. So have a good time ahead. Thank you. Have a nice day.